What's up, ladies and gents? Man, it feels like it's been such a long time since we've had a stream. So this is, I think it really is maybe the first stream of 2021. So we're going to make it a nice, calm, and relaxed stream. We're going to be talking about all different types of things while we're playing one of my favorite games to play to kind of just takes me away from the troubles of the world, which is, of course, Star Citizen. Everybody knows how much I love, Star Citizen and all that. But yeah, so hopefully everyone is doing good so far in 2021, and let's do the best that we can to make this channel be able to continue and go forward in 2021 and beyond. And yeah, so we're just gonna have some fun. We're just gonna relax, kind of like Star Citizen and chill. You know what I mean? I think we need this every now and then. So, and I'm just going to go ahead and get it out of the way. For those of you that don't know what Star Citizen is, it is pretty much an open world RPG, or should I say open universe RPG, MMORPG. It's a totally online game. As of right now, there are 50 people in each server. You can have up to 50 people, and we have one system that we can explore. That system has 4 different planets, I believe, and each one of those planets has about 3 or 4 moons that you can explore as well. And there's asteroids, and there's other star bases and other things that you can kind of get yourself into. All different types of gameplay that you can have. So let me know that the stream looks good and everything is working. I just want to talk to you guys, and I want to get back into streaming on a regular basis. Now that everything is kind of hopefully starting to die down a little bit, we can get back into doing gaming and all that great stuff. So we're just going to go into the persistent universe. This is alpha 3.12. The game is not released yet, obviously. So alpha means the game is still in alpha, but the latest version is 3.12, which is a really stable and good version. And I thought, why not do a little stream and have a little bit of fun? So as you can see, you can spawn in different locations. You can go to your hangar. There's 4 different hangars that you can go, so you can like inspect your ships and whatnot. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually go to the hangar. Let's go to... That's a good hangar. Let's go to Revel in York. And we're going to click visit location. Happy Sunday to you too as well, my friend Renee. Yeah, so, again, hopefully, okay, I'm already seeing it not running very well. Let me know, how does that look? It's only running at like 37 frames for whatever reason. Let me see if I just take mine. I mean, I gotta try a few different things, because usually when I'm streaming a PC game like this that's not optimized perfectly, there's going to be some problems. So with that being said, you never know what you can get into. But we'll see how it goes. You're probably seeing some slowdown. There's no slowdown in my game. It's just on my computer for whatever reason. So what I'll do is I'll take it down from 4K. And I'll just put it to 1080, which isn't a big deal. Might change something there a little bit. Let me fix that issue. Once you change the resolution of the game, then you gotta resize it. But hopefully that made it somewhat a little bit better when I started back up here. Of course, let me know how's it running. It's still slowing down, man. I don't know what I can do to fix this. This is hilarious. It's actually slowed down worse than it was when I was in 4K. Like right now, I'm getting 144 frames a second. But for whatever reason, hopefully it's... Let me know that it's running smoother somewhat. Still being just so weird. I've never been able to fully understand why some games can just run very good and others just, they can't run at all. Let me try it on, let me try it this way and see what it does. Tell me if that runs a little bit smoother for you guys. It's not a GPU issue because my GPU is a 2080 Ti, so I know it's not a GPU issue. But for whatever reason, my computer just does not want to stream this game very well. But it should be a lot smoother now. It's just that on my screen, it's very, very small. So I want to try something here real quick, just so I can try something. Let me see if I go into here. Let's put it at, because it's running super well like that. So let me actually go and bump it up a little bit to 2560 by 14. That gives it a little bit bigger for me on my screen, which it still should be able to handle very well for you guys, because I do want to be able to at least see it. I want to go windowed, and then I'm going to bump my window up, see if that does anything. Right now, I know the window might look a little weird to you guys right now. I'm going to set and filter this here real quick. Transform it to screen. Okay. And for whatever reason, it won't let me adjust the size of the window. But the good news is at least it's a little bit bigger for me to see, and the game is running smooth for you guys. All right, so like I said, it's been a while since I've streamed or whatever, but we got a new ship. I've had this ship actually for a few years, but it finally came out, and it's just I haven't streamed in such a long time, especially with this game. You might not know of it. So let me show you one of the newest ships that came out in the game here once I can find the location point. So there's little points that you'll see where you can put ships and whatnot. I'm not 100. There's one. Let me see what size it is. It's a size 4, so I should be able to put it there. Yep. All right. Sweet. So now I just got to get out of the way. Oh, that's weird. Where'd the ship go? So my ship is supposed to be here, but for whatever reason it didn't spawn. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just go ahead and go out, and then we're going to exit menu. We'll just go into the actual universe, and we'll show it to you in there. But as long as you guys can see it fine, I'm okay with playing it in such a small screen. So we're going to go to the Stanton location, and there we go. Yes, I'm very much looking forward to Hitman 3. We're going to be covering that game a lot. So that game comes out on the 20th of January, and we're going to be doing a lot of videos, Silent Assassin suit-only runs, you know, all of the things that you expect from a walkthrough from Sinistrain 01 when it comes to Hitman. That will be coming out very, very soon, so look forward to that. As well as we're going to be covering the VR version on PlayStation. I do have a PSVR. I haven't played it since since I got it. Since Batman, I think the last PlayStation VR game I played was Batman VR when that came out like a few years ago. All right, so here we go. So let's go ahead and get up. Looks like getting up regular way can't be done anymore, so I think you got to hit Y. All right, I believe we're at Port Olisar, because that was the last place I was when I did when I played this, which is just a few days ago. But everyone remembers here from years and years ago. Do you guys let's see if some of you remember my first stream of this game way back in the day. It was 2016, I believe, almost 5 years ago. When the first time that I streamed this game. 5 years ago was the first time when I streamed this game. Wow. And I was going around like an idiot. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know anything about the lore. I didn't know anything now. And this may have not changed too much since then, but it is completely different. I mean, a lot of things have changed. Because if I remember correctly, there used to be an area where you had a bathroom here, like a desk, and then the ladies' restroom over on the other side. So that has changed. But, oh, okay, yeah, so there it is. It's still here. It's still pretty much the same. It's just that we spawned on the other side. So this is also a third-person game, for those of you that don't know. It's not just first-person. I mean, and you can, you know, look around your character. I mean, look at the animations and how smooth they are. Hopefully, my computer is running them okay. But we could even say turn around and look. Doesn't this this helmet kind of remind you of Dragon Age Inquisition, right? But again, you can play it in whatever way you want to, so we're just gonna play it. First person's mainly what the game is meant to be played in. Let's get out our Mercury Star Runner. I gotta remember if it's available for me here. Okay, it is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and retrieve it. This is probably what I would consider to be the best game currently flyable, or the best ship currently flyable. It's the newest ship released as far as like kind of what it has going for it. A10. So we're going to A10, if I can remember where I'm at. A10's over there. Because it's such a big ship that it's got to be spawned at landing pad 10. I never did a walkthrough for Dragon Age Inquisition. I think I did maybe one stream, but I knew there was no way I was going to finish it. See, when games are just so massive, it just becomes so hard for me to finish them sometimes because, you know, my ADHD is just a really, really bad thing. And when it's too much of the same thing over and over again, it's very hard for me to stay engaged. But luckily, I've been having such a fun time with Cyberpunk that I want to continue to finish it. But that's why I prefer, like, smaller, like maybe, you know, 10 to 12 hour games because I know that I can foresee a start and an end. You know what I mean? And with some games it's hard for me to see that because some games truly just never end. But here we go. This is the Mercury Star Runner. This is one of the newest ships out. One of the biggest ships currently available. Not the biggest, obviously, but there is some that are a lot bigger, like the 890. This is a good, nice, decent-sized ship. And to give you guys some scale here, you can see me go here. That way we can just... I mean, look at how, you know, tiny I am compared to everything on the ship. So let's get inside. See, I love the game. Actually, I mean, it's updated and upgraded so much that there are things that tell you even where the doors are and stuff, where you never had that before. You were always kind of guessing. Not anymore. Nice big size ramp. And this is the cargo bay of it. So let's go ahead and close. Then let's also turn on the light. There we go. So this is your cargo area. Specifically, this is where all your cargo is going to go. There's actually a, if you know anything about the ship, maybe you don't know, there's a secret. This is kind of like your Millennium Falcon ship, right? If you want to compare it to Star Wars. As there is a smuggling compartment here that you can go into, and if you hit T, you turn on your light. This is where you can hide some illegal cargo like drugs and other contraband and things like that. And also helps you actually to get around the ship as well, as you can see. All of this is in between the crevices of the ship. And you can just see that it comes out another side too, right here. So there's another one there too. So this is just like, you know, another little area that you can come out of, and you can see where we are now. It's still in the cargo, right? But we're on the opposite side. So we literally just went where we started over here, and then we went all the way inside, and then just came out in the other area in engineering. So multiple ways out. But let's go ahead and actually get this ship off the ramp before it tells me that I've been on the ramp for too long. So we need to head to the bridge. I'll do a little tour of the ship in a little bit. All right, so we're just going to click R. R allows us to turn everything on, and it's fired and ready to go. And lift off. All right. I mean, look at where we were, and then look, we're already that far away. Star Citizen is just one of those games. Truly, truly amazes me every single time I play it. This is not as nimble of a ship that some of the light fighters are. This is definitely a bigger ship and requires. You're not gonna be able to like roll as fast here. You're not gonna be able to maneuver as quickly as you can in some other light fighter ships. But so what we're going to do is take this opportunity, since we're not in anyone's way, no one can enter my ship. Let's make sure actually that everything is locked. In spool, let's see, you got the engine. It's a little hard for me to see things. What does that say? I can't actually even read that. Because remember, the screen is a lot smaller. Oops. Because remember, the ship is still moving, so you got to kind of do this a little delicate. Unfortunately, I can't see it. I think that says open cargo bay, right? I think we should be okay. Here we go. So press to unlock, so everything is locked. Okay, good. It's locked, so I can go ahead and get out. And so we hold down Y. That way we can get out. Now let's take a little tour of the ship. So this is our bridge. There are two pilot seats. You have the regular pilot, and then you have a co-pilot seat. Very, very nice view of everything. And then when you come out, you have this airlock situation here. So, and then here is like your main area. So before we go into all these places, I want to kind of take you from where we were at the very beginning when we entered the ship, so you guys know where everything is. So we're going to head over here, and then we're going to go back down to cargo. All right, so again, you know, you can open this up if you wanted to, and then look outside, and you can float around in space. You want to be careful because people can enter, then they can kill you and then steal your ship. So you got to be careful. But here it is. I mean, right now we're just kind of floating in space. Try to do this without falling. Nice. All right, let's get back in before anybody comes in. All right, so you can actually have like a little vehicle in here. We can put a vehicle. Maybe we'll do that here in just a minute. We'll go get a vehicle and input it in here or whatever. I showed you that the little compartment that you have over here to get in, and then there's this here. This is the engineering. This is section 1 of the engineering. There's a few places that you have. There's where your quantum drive is stored. This is quantum drive is how you can get around super fast in Star Citizen, and then you have your area over here where you can actually get in. I'm not sure how to shut the door once you've opened it. If you can, I don't know. All right, so there's the cargo area. So there's a few different things you can do here. You can either take the elevator or you can just climb that right there. So if you take the elevator, then you click it. Now you got the server room. This is your server room. This is a data running ship, meaning let's say you wanted to transport large amounts of data, like gigabytes, terabytes, quadrilobytes, all the different types of bytes. This is what this ship is made for. This is a cargo slash data runner ship. All right. So that's why you got a big cargo bay, and then you got a lot of data servers here to run data cargo. So this is what that area is. Here, this is for, I think, these are your turrets. You got 2 turrets. You got one that faces up and one that faces down. Let's say we go to the one that's up. All right, so here is your turret up here. Again, you got to power it on. Increase sensitivity. Oh, looks like it's having a few glitches here. You can see that kind of going in and out there. Kind of weird. But you get the idea for when you want to actually do some combat, you can do that. So you just hit hold down Y, it'll bring you back down. Turn the lights on or off. There's always light switches around. Let's see what else. We go over to the other side here. This is the other scanning section. This is where you can scan things. So like say you're looking at an area for something particular, this is a scanning station that you can get to that'll allow you to do just that. Got its own little area. Alright, so now let's go ahead and... Now, if you also pay attention, you'll notice that there'll be areas that you'll be able to... I don't know exactly where they are. There may be one in the scanning area. I don't know. Yes, there is. All right, so this is another one of those compartments, just like in the Millennium Falcon, where you enter down here, and then it takes you that one place that we were at before, you remember? Secret compartments for you to be able to store stuff. If the doors don't open up automatically like they're supposed to, every single door has a open and close right there. So you can always use it. Now this is the kind of the main HUD, the main area of the ship. If we go forward, that's the bridge. If we go to the right, that's habitation. And if we go to the left, that's recreation. So let's go to recreation first. This is like your, your chill area where you could chest and chill, couch and chill, drink and chill, eat and chill, all the chill areas. And again, you can sit down and take a load off with some crew here while you're in Quantum Drive, or, Obviously, this type of gameplay hasn't really been implemented yet, which is why you don't really see people using these areas as much. But I'm guessing eventually you're going to be able to do all of this here and play chess and whatnot. So this is also a secret compartment. And I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. You see this right here? Well, one of these chess pieces makes it move. I cannot for the love of me remember which one it is. I think it might... Is it the queen or the king? I'm going to try this one first. It's one or the other, right? And you pretty much place it right there. Yep, that's it. As you can see, it just unlocked another hidden compartment. That also is another place where you can smuggle stuff. And remember, if we go down there, it will take us into all of the little places. Every single one of, that area that I showed you at the beginning of the ship where we crawled into. It's going to take you right there. And the moment you lift this off, it'll come back, it'll close, and then it goes back. So, and then of course you can put it back. There you go. No one's the wiser. But here's the thing. Everyone knows about it that owns the ship, but people that don't own the ship might not know about it unless they saw it in the video. So there's that. Let's go over to habitation. Habitation is where the crew is going to stay. I think this is like a 4 or 5 crew member type of ship. You got like a desk and stuff to sit at, a workstation that'll eventually be used. And this is where the crew sleeps. You got 1, 2, 3, 3 beds, and everyone else is on actual duty. So lockers, of course, where you can store gear. Now these, I know they don't look like it, but I think, I'm not sure where the bathroom is. I thought I thought it was here. I thought those opened up, and yeah, they do. You just got to go to this side, I guess. It's a lavatory here. It's on the side. This is where you shower and relieve yourself of the devil's work. Demon, be gone! I have shit myself. You have 2 different sides. I think they're both the same, but maybe one is woman's and one is man's. Pretty cool. But yeah, so there you have that. I don't think you can open them up yeah, you got to actually... See, you used to be able to open things up just by clicking on something like right here, but that's not how real life works, so they're starting to really implement that real lifeness and making it to where the only way that you're able to open and close things specifically is doing it this way, so pretty cool. Is there a med bay? This ship does not have a med bay, I believe. There are ships that do have med bays, but I don't think that this is one of them. Okay, so here is, again, that area that you saw that kind of runs in between the bridge. And then there is the bridge itself. So it's not a particularly, like, massive ship, right? Not on the scale of what you see, like, with the Carrack or something like that. So don't go into it thinking that this is a massive ship. But it's can easily be run by one person. Then we're back into it and looking all nice and pretty. Gonna try something here. Hopefully this doesn't screw things up, but it might. Let's see. Alright, alright, looks like everything's still working pretty good. Alright, so why don't we slow down a little bit? And we're gonna head to a planet. We're just gonna have some fun. So I'm gonna bring up the star map. This is Port Olisar. This is where we currently are. We're gonna zoom out. And we're going to go to, I don't know, this is the Gas Giant Crusader. Let's go to Daymar. I'm going to click on it, and we're going to set a route. Where am I going to go on Daymar? We just need to find, like, an area, maybe one that's going to have a... Let's see, shelter, Kovalek, shipping hub. Just going to like a random place, I guess. Not really anything in particular. For whatever reason, it's not letting me set that. So I have no idea why, but it isn't letting me. So I guess we'll go this way. There's Selin, there's Crusader. There's Yella. Maybe I can't get to Daymar, that's why. Maybe I gotta go to the one of... Nah, that's why, because it's obstructed. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, we're gonna quantum travel. Here we go.
Quantum travel.
You can see we've already left that. Now we're gonna head up on this. There we go. Right now, as you can see, the sun is on the opposite side. Which is why you see nothing but dark right here. So hit B to bring up where all the stations are. We want to go to one of the ones on the other side. There's a ridge. There's another one there. Let's check out... Yeah. Let's go here. We're going to go to the other side where the sun is.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
How quick that is. We're still not on quite the side of the sun. So let's go to this one here. It's really quick. You travel, I mean, when you're going like in between places at a planet, it's really, or at a moon, it's really quick. Because these are the moons, all right? These are not planets, these are moons. Remember, the actual planet in Crusader is the gas giant. So this is a moon. Alright, so what do we got over here where we can go to? You'll know if it's on the opposite side or not because it'll have like a ring around it. You see like the dots, whereas the ones that are actually on this side will be full. So right here, we're going to go here. Going to take us there.
Quantum travel engaged.
Looks like this one is on the opposite side. Sometimes you just gotta let the sounds of the game just
Quantum travel complete.
take over, you know? You can see this ship can go pretty fast. We're gonna keep that on so I can actually see how far away it is. 18 kilometers, 15. Once you get probably down to maybe 8, when you're going about 463, 462, and you want to bring it down. Might be a little difficult for you all to see.
Landing gear down.
Alright, so we're gonna land here. I think I'm pretty much landed perfectly if I take a look. Yeah, it's not too bad here. Let's take a look around. Right over where we need to go and bring it in. Slow down. Almost there. Touchdown. All right. So we're going to hit I, which takes off our engines. Hold down Y, and we can exit. Now, the only way to exit the ship is by that cargo section. Unfortunately, this is a bigger ship, so there's not an easier way to do it. So you have to go all the way to the servers. Then you're going to make a right and then another left, cargo, and then make your way down. There you have it. Now we are literally on the moon. Now you can't breathe here. Even though there is an atmosphere on this moon, it is not breathable. So you'll die. There's also gravity is different. As you can see, it takes us longer to go down when we jump. Tells you the degrees. It's negative 43 degrees Celsius, so it's pretty cold. So depending on what type of outfit that you have on, if it has enough protection for you or not. Now you'll notice you see that in the bottom left it says that, right? But once we get inside, it's kind of like a protective barrier. As you can see, the temperature is now going back to normal. And it disappears, meaning that the environment we're in right now is breathable. The environment we're in right now is totally fine. So let's hit F1. I'm gonna look at my equipment real quick. I think we have a good undersuit that we could wear that protects us. There's Odyssey, there's that one, and there's the rest. Okay, so I must not have it. All right. I thought I did for some reason, but I guess I don't. Okay. All right. What I'm looking for is... I don't think it's over there. It's got to be... There's another landing pad. It's a smaller landing pad, which should allow me to get a vehicle. And I think it's over here. Again, if you wanted to see the difference here, see how you can go across it pretty smooth. Again, I'm not sure exactly that's habitation. I think this is it. Yep, because there's the landing pad right there. So, landing services. This is the airlock, so it pressurizes and we can now breathe. We could take off our outfit and there's breathable air and we wouldn't have to worry about any of it. So let's get a vehicle here. I have a few different ones that you can actually do. You can do some ships, as you can see. You have different origin ships as well. But what I want to do is we're going to get out the Gray Cat. Again, that's not the only one we have. There's the Dragonfly, which is kind of like a bike that you could travel around in, that you could store in your ship too, but we're going to do the Gray Cat. PB01, all right. Give me one quick sec. I need to do one thing real quick because it keeps doing something really weird. I can't see the chat. Does that? Okay, that's better. I can actually see the chat now. Let me know that the game is still running properly and looking good. Can you? Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to load the car or the vehicle into the ship. Is it still lagging? Yeah, you're right. It is lagging. Okay, so yeah, I must be doing what I thought I was going to do. All right. Tell me if this fixes it, makes it a little better. Hold on just a second. Let me know if this makes it any better. It should make it better. It should really make it a lot better. Like I said, for some reason when I go full screen, it's so weird. When it's in windowed mode, everything runs smooth, but the moment it goes to full screen, it won't. So here it is, the Gray Cat PT Buggy. This is just a small, tiny vehicle, but it's still drivable nonetheless. Hit R. There we go. So we can take this vehicle over to...
Thank you, and please visit again.
Remember, these things act weird because there's like not a lot of gravity here, so it's gonna act like this. All right, so we got that one in. No, this is not a demo. This is, I mean, the game is in alpha, but it's, no, it's not a demo. I mean, there's a lot you can do in this. Like, I'm just scratching the surface here. All right, we put the gray cat in there. What else do I have? Let me look at another one. Unfortunately, the ship is not big enough to have another ship inside, but there are ships that can, like the Carrack can actually have another ship inside the ship, like another flyable ship. Second, there we go. Go back in here. What else do I got? Saber. 1 series. I also have, so let's get out the, oh, I gotta claim it. That's the thing. When you gotta claim something, that means that it exploded or you left it somewhere. And it takes, delivery time is 20 seconds, so it's not like it's gonna take a long time. So wait 17 seconds, and then it'll be here. Yes, Valeria, I enjoy it. It's like what I play on my off time when I'm not doing videos. I usually play this at night, and I'm just, you know, trying to have fun and just kind of relaxing where I'm not recording as much. You know what I mean? And now, as you can see, it is retrievable. So we're going to click it. Going to get into a little combat here in a second, just to show you some other stuff too. So now you'll see it right there. There it goes. All right. It's released now. You can get it now. This is not something that you can't play. You can literally play this right now.
Thank you, and please visit again.
There you have it. Remember, it's a hover bike, so that's why you can do all that. I think I got this in the way a little bit. Let me move this a little. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. Alright, well, there's big glitches and bugs and everything that you're going to see left and right. As you can see, I can't, for whatever reason, it's just having some problems right now. I can't maneuver left or right now. It's not letting me, it's not letting me turn the vehicle. When you're playing in alpha, these are the things you're going to run into. But anyways, let's get into some combat here. That's really what I wanted to show you. This really isn't a good ship to do combat in because it's not meant to be a combat ship, but I at least want to show you some combat. I'm not even sure the size of the weapons that I actually have. Totally Brandon's fault, totally. So I'm going to hit I to turn the engines back on.
Engines on.
There we go.
Complete.
And we're back. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go do some combat. So we need to get up high enough here. As you can see, look, that's where we were. Let's hit in to bring our... Oh, that's still open. And our ship, and the insides are still falling. All right, well, that's easily fixable. You just need to close cargo bay. See? And we've pretty much left the atmosphere of the ship, or of the moon. All right, so let's find something that we can do. It's a little hard for me to see because it's such a small window. All right, bounty hunter. First of all, let's do the. I guess we already have that going. All right, bounty hunter guild. Crusader, this is a very low risk. Let's go ahead and do it. It's 4,000. Okay. It's going to tell me where I need to go. Right there. So let's head over to here. We need to neutralize the bounty. So this is like a bounty mission. Now, as of right now, you can only kill bounties. You cannot subdue and arrest bounties. Eventually, you're going to be able to arrest bounties, and you'll get more of a profit. But for right now, we can only subdue, or we can only kill.
Quantum travel complete.
All right, so we're going to hit F2. It's going to bring up our star map, so we know exactly where this rendezvous is. Okay, there we go. We have it set. And now we follow the new marker that it just gave us, which is going to be, it looks like, over here. Now we can actually quantum drive to it. But before I do that, I got to take a look at something real quick. I'm going to zoom in so I can actually see it. Menu, weapons, guns. Okay, they're both on 0. So we only get 2 weapons on this ship. And I think they're 2 size 2. So, like I said, this is not a very, very good ship when it comes to combat. So it might, you know, it might not be very interesting combat here, but we'll see. That's because it's a little hard for me to see. All right, so now that we're in the area where you gotta just kind of wait until this guy shows up, you can hit tab and do a scan of the area. Find him. All right. So eventually he's going to appear on our radar. For some reason right now it just takes a little bit of time. But eventually there'll be a mark that'll show up where he is, and we just need to take him out. It's that simple. Just kind of driving around until we get to that point. Just admiring the beautifulness of the game. Let's give it a few moments. It'll eventually show up, I promise you. Hopefully he doesn't spawn inside one of these asteroids, though. That's a known glitch that can happen right now as well. Alright, looks like we got him.
Contact.
There he is. He's marked 7,000 away. And let's do this. Now, it's probably going to take a little bit more time for us to take him out because this ship, again, is not a combat ship.
Target.
Wow, that didn't take long at all. There you go. Boom. 4,000 credits. Just like that. He be done. Now, sometimes they'll have friends with them. that you'll have to take out as well that you can get some extra points for. But as you can see, that was a very, very quick and simple. Can you land on asteroids? Of course you can. You can land anywhere, I mean, in this game. If I wanted to land on this right here, it wouldn't be difficult at all to do.
Landing gear down.
There you go. I just landed on an asteroid. See? Super simple, easy to do. Let's pick up another one of these. Again, this is not a combat ship. I can show you guys a combat ship, but this is not what you would consider a combat ship. There's another one here. Oh, we got a contact, so let's where we go. All right, here we go. 3.8 away.
Attack on shield.
Like I said, it's harder to take out this ship because that ship is way better than the ship that I currently have as far as combat goes. But we're still getting in some damage here. There we go.
Destroyed.
Got him. Oh, we got another one. Again, this is not a combat ship, so which is normally I'd be able to take these enemies out very, very quickly. But if the weapons I have are not good at all. That's a Vanguard. I mean, this would literally take a long time. There's no way I'm going to be able to take this ship out. Not with two size 2 weapons. I mean, it's just not... I don't think it's possible. That right there is one of the best combat ships in the game. So I wouldn't even really be able to do anything to him. See, I'm shooting him, but it isn't going to do anything. This is not a combat ship.
Attack on shields.
But I've got really good shields too, so it's not like they're going to be able to take you out quick, because this ship has very, very good shields. Oops, I ran into an asteroid. Let's get out of here. Again, this is not a ship made for combat in this situation. Looks like he ran into it as well. I'm going to bring back up, because there was another one I saw. Right there, okay. Alright, it's not too far away. We already got it set. And let's get there. Right there. He's still firing at me. But we should be able to get out of here before we'd be able to do anything to us. It looks like there's something in the way. Alright, so for whatever reason it's not letting us go. Let me try it again. Yeah, it seems to be having a little malfunction here. But you'll see that we can actually we've got it set to like the highest speed we can, and you'll see that it's still going down. But maybe, oh, I think I know why. So that warden, I think, actually took out our ability to, if you look at our ship, we're missing this. See how we got that there, I think? I think we're missing something. I think our ship was damaged by that warden, just enough to where it took off our ability to be able to quantum fast travel. Yes, I will be playing the new Hitman, of course. That's like top on my priority list, and I promise you that I will definitely be playing that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow. Man, it took out that whole right side. Like I said, your ship can still do things even when that happens, but you can clearly see that our ship is very, very much so damaged. All right, we got 112 kilometers to go. We'll try to take out this last one here and see if we can still do that. You also got to watch out because you can run into some of these asteroids too, so you need to be careful. It's a little tough right now for me to see. Yeah. When you get a group of people like you're friends with and you're piloting, you know, one ship, one big massive ship, like say the Hammerhead, which is like this massive ship. You got like 5 friends with you. I mean, you're unstoppable. It's pretty crazy. All right, we're getting almost there. Again, I cannot quantum there because they took out the ability for me to be able to do that. Sometimes it's nice just to sit back and listen to the sounds. The music is brilliant. I love the music of Star Citizen. Now, you might see these little asteroid things that show up on the left and the right of the screen that show a little bit of like an asteroid. That means that if you have a mining ship, you could go to that asteroid and you can mine ore or mine whatever it has inside it, minerals, and you can make money that way as well. There's mining, bounty hunting, cargo missions. All right, so we're getting close enough here. We're going to start slowing down. X is kind of like your space brake, so I'm hitting X now.
Engines too hot.
And again, we're still waiting. It'll take a while for the bounty to actually show up. But I hope he doesn't spawn inside. Sometimes they'll, for whatever reason, they'll spawn inside the asteroid, and that just makes it impossible. Hopefully that's not the case. So we're just going to sit here and wait for the enemy to show up. Do they have auto land? Yes, they do. All right, looks like he's finally showed up. Okay, good. He's not inside. All right, here we go. So probably be pretty easy. These are very low risk targets, as you can see. They go down pretty easy because they're very low risk targets. And we just earned 8,000 by literally, even in this ship that's not a combat, we learned 4,000 from the first one and then another 4 from this one. That's 8,000 right there. And all this builds to buying ships, to buying new outfits, to buying new armor, new weapons, and whatnot. So this ship is completely damaged. I don't believe I'm able to quantum, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to go zoom back out here, and we're going to head back to Port Olisar.
Contact
Let's see if I can actually do it. Looks like there's 2 other enemies that just came. But there's no reason to even try, and I want to see if I can... Hold on. It's obstructed right now because of this asteroid that's in the way. So we gotta climb altitude a little bit until it's not obstructed.
Attack on shields.
See, they're attacking us. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, good. We can still do it. Nice.
Engaged. Landing gear up. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, so now we're going to need to land. So in order to land, there's a few things that you have to do. You're going to have to call it in first, so you can do that by pressing F11. Then going to Friends, and then Landing Services.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. It's going to give me a location. To land, we're going to put out our landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Looks like I'm underneath, so I need to get on top. There it is. Now, once you get inside this blue, you can hold down in, and it'll auto land.
Landing automated.
You can see I'm not doing this at all. That's the game that's landing it perfectly. You don't have to auto land, but it's something you can do. Now, for instance, say we wanted to fix this ship. We could press F1 to bring up our Moby glass. Then we can go to the wrench icon, which allows us to repair, restock, and refuel. So all the fuel, if we wanted to refuel, that's how much it would cost us in hydrogen. That's how much it would cost us for quantum. Repair, that's how much it would cost us. That's a lot because our ship is very, very, very well damaged. But at this point, because it's a... there's no point, really. Because there's no permadeath right now, so you can just die and then spawn again and then reclaim your ship. There's literally no purpose unless you want to keep using the ship, but we're gonna get a different ship. We're gonna get a bounty hunting ship to make the combat a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna go back into Port Olisar, and we're just gonna go ahead and kind of decommission this ship. Remember, those vehicles are still inside. And I could literally open this door. I don't think I can get, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to let me. See, that's having a little bit of a problem there for whatever reason. Don't think it's going to allow me to go in to get in on it. Oh, I did it. Nice. That was smooth, Strain. Okay, you saw what just happened, right? Okay. So this is what happened. When you have your ship on a landing pad, see it says vehicle impounded, reckless vehicle operation. So when something happens like that, it just spawns you inside the station. I'm not sure. Did it charge me anything? I don't know. Sometimes you can get a fine for that. So let me make sure I wasn't charged. You can go over to these kiosks here. If you committed a crime or something and you have a fine and that you need to pay, you can log in and it'll tell you whether or not you've actually... Okay, so no, I didn't get an infraction for it, which is lucky enough, but if I did, then I would have to pay. Alright, so as I said previously, we're gonna do this. We got the Mercury Star Runner. What I'm gonna do is it's checking, because it's... You can store it, you can track it, retrieve, claim, whatever. So I'm just going to hit store. There we go. Now I could retrieve it if I wanted to. Now, did you see that? I do have a fine. I have a fine on... It's been impounded by the security because I don't know why it did it. So I tried to back the ship up, but for whatever reason, I guess the game thought I was doing something bad. So I have a fine to pay. It tells me that I have a... Okay, so if I want this Drake Dragonfly to be out of the impound... I would need right at this current second. If I wanted it out immediately, I would pay $1,200. If I wait 13 minutes, it'll be free. So no reason to pay. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna get out my Aegis Saber. I think, yeah. This is a dedicated combat ship. Give it a second. DO2, all right. I think I heard someone flying. Yep, there's another player character right there. That's an actual person just like me. Let's say, for instance, all right, he's doing that. I can go at ease. So if you look at my character, I just at eased him. There's all different types of things that you can do. Oh, he's turning on all of his... what else I can dance? Although some of it's a little bit messed up right now. I can do a salute. I could flirt. Oh, he invited me? I did not mean... If I created a party, I did not mean to do that. I'm not actually sure how to even get out of a party that you have created. There we go. There we go. All right. My bad. Let me go get my ship. It's on D2. So follow the signs. 04 to here. How many hours have I... Oh my gosh, dude. I have probably put more hours into Star Citizen than I've put into any other game ever. I say the only game that will come close would be Rock Band, because I play Rock Band all the time. A good workout. Alright, so there is the Saber. This is a dedicated fighter, meaning that this is meant for combat. You can see we got some good weapons on there. Total of 4, whereas the other one only had 2. And these are size 3s, I believe? Or it could be 4, it could be maybe 4 gimbaled size 2. I'm not... I don't remember 100% what I actually have in the ship, because you can change it at any time. Now you'll notice this ship is going to be significantly more nimble and quick. See?
Thank you, and please visit again.
See how much more nimble and quick this ship is? But I do want to know exactly what I have in here, so I'm going to zoom in on this. Let me see what weapons I have. I've got a total of 4, I know that. Put them all. Alright, so they're Panther repeaters. Unlimited ammo, and I believe they're all size 2, so it's like 4 size 2s. But you can actually have size 3s in here, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember 100%, but this is a really good combat ship. So we're going to bring up our Moby-Glass, and we're going to go to the contracts, and we're going to do another bounty hunter. But you're going to see how this is significantly better. Here's another one. So you notice how I keep getting these VLRT. That means very low risk target. You have to, the way that the bounty system is set up, you have to do assessments. So in order to even get this target, you had to do a certification. So you see right here, beginner's certification. I would need to pay $1,000 to rank up to LRT, which is low risk target. Right now, we've got very low. So to do the next step to get higher payouts when we're actually doing bounty missions, if you want to make more money, you got to take out targets that are tougher, right? So right now, I'm doing the very lowest of targets, which are these. If I do this permit here and I complete it, then I can do the next level. Same thing for this here. This is on Hurston. This is at a totally different area in the game. Right now, I'm just at the Crusader location. So let's do another one of these. Go to the skyline. Find out where this is. It's over here. Back out. There's the beacon. Set route. F2 to get out. And let's go. Okay, so there must be someone right here that is wanted, which is why that's showing up right there. That's telling me that there is a player out here who is like killing other players and he's wanted. So if I wanted to go get him, I could do that. But where we're going is over here. All those blue things that you see on my radar, those are all player characters. You'll notice this ship's a lot faster. This ship is a lot more nimbler. Remember, the other ship we were in, you saw that whole entire area we had inside the ship. It's a huge ship. This is just a fighter pilot type of ship. Alright, we're already here, so now again we have to wait. Need to get to the location. As soon as we are, then the ship will eventually come in. I'm sure they're going to fix that. I don't think they mean for that to happen. So I think what I have, okay, so I'm not getting the option for auto aim. So what auto aim is, it doesn't necessarily mean that the game is auto aiming for you. It means that you have to have the target in a specific area centered for you. It's called auto gimbal, right? Well, I don't have any gimbals. So what I have is actually 4 size 3 weapons right now. Size 3 are bigger weapons. Like on the previous ship, I had 2 size 2 weapons, but they were gimbaled, which is why you saw that like kind of circle outline in my previous one. You'll notice it's going to be harder to actually hit targets. There's the target. Not close enough yet to be able to actually show him. And this is weird. It might be a glitch or something. 'Cause ah, there he is. Okay. All right, here we go. So I've got to aim at this little spot right here. Not going to be as easy to hit. Now this is better when you have a HOTAS system hooked up, which right now I don't actually have one hooked up right now. You see how much more difficult it is to actually? But you can see that my weapons are so powerful that it can take them out like super quickly. Okay, there he is. That was just the secondary guy.
Shit.
Yeah. Going down, buddy. Oh, he's got... a little bit tougher. Remember, my screen is really small right now because it's in windowed mode. I do apologize. I cannot really see what I'm aiming at here. All right, we got him. That guy was a little tougher than the previous one, but it's only tough because I have fixed weapons right now. When you do fixed weapons, you actually want you want to have like a HOTAS, because you see this little mouse cursor that moves around. This lets you know that you're using a mouse, right? So when you move, you're moving in that direction, but your aiming is always going to be on this center point right here. So if I go over here, as you can see, my weapon is still aiming at that center point, even though my cursor is all the way over here. Now, if you were doing gimbaled, wherever your cursor is where the actual bullet will go. That is the difference between gimbaled and fixed. Fixed is better when you have a HOTAS system, a throttle and stick for aiming, whereas if you're on mouse and keyboard, it's better for gimbal. Hopefully that explains a little bit of that. But yeah, we took them out, I mean, fairly easy. No damage to our ship, really. Our ship is still in top A shape. Let me see, what can I do here? Why don't we... Okay, I've showed you that. We're going to go somewhere else. Unfortunately, this... Second. Sometimes it... There it goes. This is the whole system that we have to play around in, all right? So there is the Stanton system. This whole thing, this whole... You know how, like, we're in the Sol system, right? Well, this is called Stanton. The star is called Stanton. And there are planets. So you've got Hurston, Crusader, Art Core, and Microtech. I gotta sneeze. Just give me a sec. Excuse me. Those are all your planets, and there's also an asteroid belt around as well, on the outside and on that side. So there's like 2 of them. But you'll notice that each one of those, like say currently we're in Crusader right now. So there's Crusader, and we zoom in. Let's say I click on Crusader. Now, this is where we are. Yellow Moon, Daymar, and Selin. There's 3 moons, which each have their own 3 different areas to travel in. So let's say I wanted to do, for instance, this next line, right? So look, we already got another one. So if I wanted to stay, you notice where it says from right here, Crusader security. Crusader, each planet has its own security force. Hurston Dynamics is the planet Hurston's. Microtech has Microtech. Art Core has Art Core. Well, this is Crusader. So this specific one would keep us in this system. So if you only want to be in one planet and work around that planet and do different missions around that specific location, then you can do that. But there are other things that you can do, like delivery missions, ICC. This tells you that this is a local delivery mission that you can do, and whatnot. You can go further out and do other ones. It's usually also based on how much money you get. The further out, 8,000, this would probably most likely take you to different locations. See, Daymar, Port Alisair. So you would deliver 3 packages and you'd get 8,000 Alpha UEC. You also got Mercenary. These are the claim jumper missions. This is 22,000 points that you get. But it's from Schubert Interstellar, and its location is at Crusader L5. So let's say we jumped back over to the skyline. Here's Crusader. But if you go outside of Crusader, you have the L's. Crusader L1, Art Core L3, Crusader L4. Right there. There's Crusader L5. So if we were going to do the claim jumper mission, that's where we'd go. But as you can see, we don't have enough fuel for that. Look at the current fuel is 98. You don't get nothing in this. What the heck? Really? Would I even have enough to get to there? You got to be kidding me. That's got to be a glitch. Oh, it could be because, yeah, maybe I didn't refill the last time I used this ship. So that's why we don't have a lot of things around that we could actually do. All right, so what I'm going to do is, because I want to show you some of the other stuff as well. Let me think here. Let me see if there's a mission set up at Security Port Curia. Let's see. Flame jumpers, retake territory. $35,000, that's a big one. Flame jumpers. There's your call to arms. Accepting this mission here means that any random people that are wanted, you'll end up getting money for when you take them out. Those are general missions. General tab means that all of these missions are available to everyone that's playing the game currently. When you go to personal tabs, these are missions that are just for you. $35,000 one. Investigation. There's a PI. This is a pretty cool mission. You get 8,000 points. Let's see. Supply re-up. I've never seen that one before. That's a different one. Messy situation. Usually when you get into personal, you're going to be dealing with a lot of pirate type of missions that you may necessarily not want to do. General is usually always going to be that are official missions. We'll just do another one of these. That one's in Hurston, see? We'll do one more of these here. Back up until we get... There it is. Rendezvous. Right there. Alright. This is pretty close. Alright, give it a second. Total criminals neutralized. 5 so far. We just gotta wait until one of the... Again, this is a little closer so I can actually see. Because it's very, very difficult to see right now. This... the screen. I know on your screen it looks totally fine, but... We're just waiting for it to show up. It eventually will. That's a beautiful sight though, right? I don't know. Should be. Let me look at my missions and make sure that it's actually showing up right. Got to go to your hit accepted. Track it. There we go. All right, where is it? There we go. It had call to arms. That's why it wasn't showing me where it was. Once you get in this location, then they'll start spawning in. But until then, they'll never come in. You gotta, once you get close enough to that, that's when eventually they're gonna start coming. So now it really is just a matter of waiting a few moments. But what do you guys think of the game so far? Is this something you would ever consider yourself playing, or is this something that's just like kind of not for you? It looks like he's already showed up. All right. So you can do this, do a scan, and this will tell you exactly where he's located in this area right here.
Contact.
There he is. We got missiles.
Missile. Lock.
Eagle 1, Fox 2. That's a direct hit.
Missile. Lock.
He went out pretty easily, as you can see. And that's an easy 4,000 right there. I mean, that was just super, super duper easy. Again, you gotta upgrade your missions in order for them to get, you know, more difficult. Other than that, you're always going to get these tiny 4,000 ones. Well, it's a good way. I mean, look at how quickly you can gain 4,000 credits, and we're at 346,000 right now. And eventually, you can buy things. So let's say we're going to click on this one. It's $1,000 to get into. So we just clicked it. There, we just spent $1,000. Now it's going to tell us where we need to go. So we're going to go to the skyline. It'll tell us exactly where this is at. And you can see that it's not in this system as you continue to back out. It's actually over here in Hurston. You'll click on it though, but we don't have enough to get to Hurston at all. So what I need to do is we need to either get a different ship or fuel up. I'm going to turn on that. I'm going to find out where... Oh, we got another. Where is he? Hold on. I don't...
Shields under fire.
It's not... I know this... There he is. Okay. And he's done. Nice. That was just 500. Quick and easy 500 right there. Took him out super, super quick, and we got 500 credits. Really can't get any more simpler than that. Where? I don't know why it's not showing up. Alright, well, first thing I'm going to do is we need to land back at Port Olisar. Oh no, I hope he's okay. Lauren? Yeah, Jennifer and I have had a few moments where we've been exposed to it as well. But luckily, you know, none of us her and I haven't had it yet, so. Alright, so I need to contact the ATC to land, so I'm going to hit F11, go to Friends, Landing Services.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear deployed.
Now I'm going to show you what you need to do. Now, some ships have bigger quantum drives, so some ships can actually go completely across the entire solar system. However, other ships will need to stop at a location first to fuel kind of like along the way, right? They can't just make it there in one go.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
All right. Now, let me explain something. I'm going to actually get back in the ship real quick. Because I'm going to show you while I'm here, we can actually go ahead, hit F1, and we can refuel. You can see quantum is going to cost 26. Give it a second. That's the noise that it makes when it's refueling. And that's the noise it makes when it's done. Now, I can hit F2. We can jump out, and we can see that I have current 583 fuel. So that's enough to probably not get us over here. Actually, it is. It is enough. What do you know? Let me zoom in here. Why is it doing that? I'm getting a lot of glitches today, but that's just par for the course. There we go. All right. We have enough to get there. Perfect. Nice. So, that's what we're going to do. I to turn our engine back on.
Engines online.
Lift off.
Launch complete. Landing gear rejected.
All right, here we go. Now we're going someplace that's 31 million kilometers away. This is going to take a long time.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay. Gotta wait for it to spool. Now we're going to a completely different planet.
Auto travel.
You can see there's Crusader planet, and it's going completely away. Now, if you're in a ship that you can get out of your seat and walk around your ship, then you can do that at this time. But if you're in a fighter like this, obviously you can't. You have to literally stay here the entire time because there's nowhere we can go. But you can see this usually takes, depending on how good your quantum drive is, it could take anywhere between like 2 minutes and up to 10 minutes. It'll get faster and faster. This one looks like it's probably going to take about 5 maybe. Yeah, this is a really fun game to play. I enjoy it a lot. I know some of you out there enjoy games like this as well. But my goal over the next week or so, leading up into the point of Hitman 3 coming out, is my goal is to finish the main story for Cyberpunk between now and the time Hitman 3 releases. It's going to be a daunting task, but there's actually only a few more missions for us to do before we get to the point of no return, which is why I've been doing some side missions in between then, because there's a certain point in the game and in the story where once you continue forward from that point, you can no longer do side missions. So we're coming up to that very, very soon. As you can see, it's getting faster and faster. Now we're down to 22 million kilometers. And this is, again, a good chance to bring out your start map. You can see this is where we're going right here. But to get there, we got to go to this planet first. And then once we get to Hurston, then we'll be able to do a jump over to here. And this would be to get the bounties in Hurston, which is a completely different planet, and it has different moons. This one has 4 moons, it looks like. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Got your journal if you want to learn about history of the different areas you're in. Of course, you can always look at your missions. Now, here's the thing. Now these missions are going to change. You notice how it says Bounty Hunter? And how there's not as many missions as there was before? That's because we're going into a new area, and once we get there, new missions will populate, as well as this here. There's no personal missions right now because we haven't got to this new area. If you want to take a look at the missions that we've already done, you could go into your history. We've done 4. They were all the very low risk target missions. So far today alone, we've gained 16,000 credits. And we really didn't take us that hard to do. We did 2 of them in the Mercury Star Runner, and we did 2 of them with this, with the Saber. Saber is definitely a heavily combat focused ship. You can't do any cargo missions in it, but it's not meant to do any cargo missions. It's obviously meant for bounty hunting and just dogfighting. All right, looks like we're just about there. Now, eventually, I'll go ahead and bring it out here. This is always a beautiful thing to see. So eventually, you're going to start to see the planet of Hurston. Hurston is a huge planet, okay? It's huge. Not as big as Crusader, but it is the biggest planet when it comes to planets you can actually go into. So that dot is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. and then eventually you're going to be right up on it. So I'm just going to be quiet. I'm going to let you guys take it all in, and there it just appeared, and then take a look. And here we are. Now, right now, it looks like there's a little bit of a glitch right there. I think that's the sun, but for whatever reason, it says it's in the middle of the planet, so obviously that's a glitch. All right, let's head to where this assessment is. Now we're in a completely new, entirely different planets, moons, and everything. This is the Aegis Saber. This is one of its moons here, Eta. Very beautiful moon, by the way. All right, there's where we're going. Now notice how we can't just get there. We need to go here first, because we can't shoot through the planet or through the moon, obviously. Okay. Now you'll notice that we still cannot set it. That's because you have to hit F2. You have to click on the rendezvous point to find it. Click on it right there. Set route. Now, once we hit B, you'll see that it's chosen and that you can actually jump to it. Other than that, you will not be able to jump to a specific point like that. You need to go into your map and actually do it. Got to plot its course first. All right, now you see how this is so different, right? Floating debris and all this. These planets are really cool. Looks like this used to be a space station out here that got blown up. So we're just waiting for our target to show up. Beautiful, right? Remnants of a space station. There is the actual planet. I mean, or excuse me, it's a moon. But you can go and land on there, and it's really cool. Or actually, we'll do that after this. We'll go there to this moon and land. But right now, we're gonna wait for these enemies to show up. Like I said, sometimes they can take a few minutes. There we go. Now, once you get close enough, it'll actually show where he is. There he is.
Shields under fire.
This is an Aegis Eclipse. This is a different type of than what we've encountered before. It's a little bit tougher. It's got bigger shields. However, it's not a risk to you, pretty much. All it has, really, is torpedoes that could kill you in one shot. However, it won't do it. As you can see, very easy to take out. Looks like we got another one. Now this is Cutlass Black. This one's going to be a little tougher. Looks like he's got the equivalent shotgun. I can't remember. Scatterguns, I think they're called. Now, Cutlass Black is not easy to take out. But because we have 4 size 3s, we can still pretty much take it out pretty easily. And it's almost done. Now, we don't want to get too close to this ship. Those are shotgun, pretty much, so think about that. So you don't want to get too close, because it will do a lot of heavy damage to you if you get too close. I mean, he's almost done. He's got barely nothing left. There we go. And that's just a little extra points right there. Got 1,000 for him. And there you go. Boom. So now, when you click F1 and you go into your contacts, you'll see that we'll have a lot of bounty hunting stuff open up. See? Now that we did the original first one, we can actually do the contract evaluation. And so when you were to click on this, then that will start giving you your very risk. See the risk assessment here? Very low risk target. So what we just did, the mission that we literally just did, was nothing but an evaluation. It's like them testing you to see that you are capable of taking out a target. You paid for that. I paid 1,000 credits to be able to do that test. Then you saw there was another ship that came in. That was a call to arms ship. That just means that it's they're wanted and you can get money for them depending on how tough they are. Cutlass Black is always going to give you a lot more points than normal. So you see someone just came in. Bug-eyed Burger. Now this, he is not an enemy because it is blue, although it looks like he's firing. Okay, so it looks like he's taking on someone else. I can't tell exactly what's going on. This could be an actual human.
Contact.
Drake Cutlass Black. All right, we can take him out.
Missile lock.
Oh, he's dead already. He took him out. So, there's another mission going on here, and that guy took him out. Now it's simple as that. What we're going to do now is what I said we would do. Let's find the planet. I said we were going to go here, and we're going to do that. So let's set this up.
Quantum travel
Okay.
initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Let's, I guess we'll go HDMS Woodruff. It'll take us to the other side, it looks like.
Initiated.
There we go. Now what I did was I stopped my engines because I didn't want to go to the far side. If you don't want to do that, you can just stop your engines. What I want to do is actually go to something that's on this side. Like that one looks like it's on this side. That one's not. It's on the other side of the planet. That one's on this side as well. Let's go to that one.
Quantum travel.
Just because I want the sun, that way you guys can actually see what the planet, what the moon looks like. Because in the nighttime, you can't really see too well.
Quantum travel complete.
All right. We'll get closer and closer. For some reason, it's a bug. In order, you got to do this in order for it to even show where this place is so that you know where you're going. Hopefully they'll fix that at some point so you can actually tell where you're going. Because see how it disappears? And then you have no way of knowing where a station is. So I go back and forth between this just to make sure that I'm still on the right, correct path. Okay, it should be somewhere about right in here. I think that's it right there. You can hit F, hold down, and then you can zoom in, and you can see that that's it right there. Now again, this is obviously the environment is not good, so you will die pretty much immediately.
Landing gear deployed.
If you try to go outside without spacesuit on, is what I mean.
Landing complete.
Yeah.
Engines offline.
Now you'll notice here that, you know, gravity is a little different. See how long it takes us? Now this is where you can pick up specific missions. Now look, we've put our vehicle there. We've been doing specifically combat missions as of late, right? So the first thing first is you have to find the landing services. That's storage, so that isn't going to do any good. That is mining control. Let's see. Currently we're looking for... You just never know. I think it's probably that one over there. Now look, survival estimate, 17 minutes and 46 seconds. The temperature here in the outfit that we currently have on will let us live for 17 minutes and 47 seconds. So once we get inside, that'll reset. That is habitation, okay. Still looking for landing services. Alright, I don't know where it is. Like I said, you don't really know when you get to a specific place. Also, you have to eat. Right now I'm 67% dehydrated, so I need to find... I need to drink some water or some type of... something that's going to help me, you know, stay alive longer. I think it's that one over there. It's usually always the smallest one out of all of them. I guess that's how you can tell. It's the smallest one. It always has a landing pad right next to it. Hey D-pad, how you doing, bud? Yep, this is it. All right, planetary landing services. So once we go inside, notice how it just went away, and all of everything went back to normal. We're now inside. We're depressurizing. The temperature is back to normal, but yet we still need to drink and eat and do all of that. What I'm going to do, though, is actually I'm going to get out this ship. I have never flown this ship. I have a 325, but I've never flown the 125s. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to get out the gonna get out this. You can see the wind. You hear the wind, right? Blowing on the thing. PB01. See, right there it is. What the hell just happened? There it is. That's weird. All right. So once we go back into the elements, you'll see the elements will start to show up on the bottom left again. And now you know we have 19 minutes to survive out here. So we could live out here in what we have on currently for 19 minutes. Now, the other thing to notice is our saber is there. We could leave it there. We could store it back in the section. I've never been in this ship. This is going to be fun. I don't even know how to get into it. Right there? No, that's probably the weapons. Or maybe that's cargo. I don't know. I've never been in this ship, so I really don't even know how to get into it. Oh, right there. Okay. That's the thing. It tells you exactly where it is. I love that. Wow, this looks cool. I've got the 325, which is the better version of this, but I've never seen this. It's very small. I do know that. Okay, components. Closed door. Yes, I have Elite Dangerous as well. I love that, and I cannot wait for Odyssey to come out. So you get a different, a new play style in Elite Dangerous because they're bringing boots on the ground. So I'm really excited for that. So we're gonna hit R. This is an actual flying ship. Wow, just fits on there too. That's a pretty ship. This is the new starter ship that just came out not too long ago, I guess. Alright, so what we're going to do is we need to head up first. This is a really fast ship, obviously.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set for us to go to the planet Hurston. This is not a combat ship. You're not going to want to do any combat, probably because it is not going to be fun to do. I mean, we could try to do one if you wanted to. I can't really say. You know what? We'll try it. Let's see. I don't even know what weapons I have in this thing. So I think it'll be interesting to find out. So let's find out where it is. It's over here. Now that we got it set, we can take it off. I don't know. We should be, yep, we're 30,000 up, so we should be okay. Oh yeah, VR? Man. Uh-oh. If for whatever reason it would not let me... Okay, I'm gonna have to set it again. It's doing that where sometimes it'll act really weird. Hopefully it'll work this time. There we go. Now, excuse me. I don't even really know what... I don't even know what weapons I have on here. I gotta look. I got an M4A cannon, 2 of them, probably both sides ones. This is gonna be... It's probably gonna take a while for me. I might die. But at least it's fun to show you guys exactly what can happen. Neutralize the bounty, though. It should be telling me that there's a... Yep, right there. I have to go here first because I can't go through the moon. Now, this moon is very harsh. This is, I believe this is the moon that they have the prison on. And you'll die in like 5 minutes if you don't have the correct attire on and whatnot. Oh yeah, I mean I spent many days playing VR Elite Dangerous over and over. That's the only way I like to play Elite Dangerous now. It's because it's so fun. All right, we made it. Look at that beautifulness, huh? Okay, it looks like this ship is not, should I say, this ship does not have gimbals, so this is going to be pretty tough to take out whatever ship I'm about to take out here. This is a starter ship, so this is like the beginning type of ship, which means that if you're going up against another ship that could easily destroy you, hey, there's nothing you're going to be able to do, especially if you don't have anything upgraded. I don't know why I have access to this ship right now, because I don't have it. But for whatever reason, it says I do, so it might be a promotional thing right now. Oh man, that's all I get? Look at that. Look how weak those weapons are. This is going to be... this. Hey, Mustache. How you doing, bud? Long time no see. Guys, don't forget to leave a like. It always helps the channel out in tremendous ways. Keep those likes coming. Alright, there we go. I'll try to do my best. Again, this ship is not really well equipped with weapons, so we shall see how it goes. Oh, it's an M50, so this is a very, very quick and nimble ship. See how quick that is? I might not even be able to take this thing out. Got it. Nice. Wow. I did not think I'd be able to do that. But we did, though. We actually got it. Smooth and easy 4,000 credits. Wow. I did not think we would be able to do that. All right, we're going to go ahead and land on Hurston. Alright, so where I'm going is something you haven't seen. If this is your first time watching Star Citizen, then you would not have seen this yet. So, we're going to the planet of Hurston. Hurston is the biggest of the landable planets. And this is an actual planet. This is not a moon, this is a planet. Alright, so each planet has a space station that you could go to, or you could actually land on the planet itself. We're going to go to the planet one. Now, you'll know where the main landing location is based off of how it looks. It'll have a different look right there. See the one right there called Lorville? This one has a different look. Now you can take a look at the look. See how it's shaped differently than all of the other ones? Give it a second here. It's going to be on the other side, so it should be hopefully within the sun. You can get in and start playing this game for I think as low as around $35 to $40 if that's what you want. Or you can spend a little bit more and get a different ship. You can start with different starter ships. The possibilities, there's just so many right now. Alright, so this is the city of Lorville that we're heading into.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Okay. Now notice the ship that I have right now has an inside that we can walk into. What that means is we can do delivery missions. If I wanted to select this mission here, I could do it. You could go into personal and you can do delivery missions as well. So you would need to take one to Edmonds, another to Hurston L2, and the last one to HDMS. So now you've opened up yourself. If you use this ship, you've opened up yourself to a new set of missions that you can do. But we're going to go ahead and land on the planet. This is just one of the cities that's on this planet or whatever. There's other areas that you saw that you could go to as well. One thing you do need to be careful about is the restriction area. This area, this planet has a lot of that. Okay, so we're going to Tessa Spaceport, which is going to be within this section right here. You see it right there? Do you see those 4 things that are sticking up there? I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see it. Tessa Spaceport. Now we need to contact, so press F11. Friends, landing services.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
There's where we're landing here, so got to be careful because it is a restricted area, and if you land outside of the restricted area, then it'll take over your ship, and then it'll force you out. So you got to be careful what you do. There's another ship landing right beside us, literally. Now we're going inside. Nice and easy. And we'll move forward just a little bit. Let's take a look and see how we're doing. Everything looks good. Going in for the landing. First things first is I think we need to drop our landing gear. That would be great. And we have touchdown.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Now you can see this ship is not very big, but it does have a living space inside where you can sleep. But you're literally pretty much crawling the entire time. See? Very, very small area, but you can sit and lie down in the bed. I don't know how to get... where is the door to get out? That's it. There we go. And there, we just literally landed on this planet, and this is one of the space stations, or excuse me, this is a city station. We're actually on it in the city. All right, we're gonna head to the spaceport. Now, spaceports like this are gonna be places where you're able to buy ships, rent ships, accept missions, live, get new armor, get new gear. I mean, that's what everything that you can do at these places. This is again called Lorville. So if we wanted to rent a ship, we could come over to this kiosk here. And if you had enough money, remember we've been doing a lot of missions, right? So we've gotten, you know, some money. So wait for it to retrieve its data. And there's each one of these low planet locations has different ships that you're able to buy and rent. That one's taking a little bit longer than it should. There it goes. All right, so if we wanted the Titan, it will cost $15,000 or 15,000 Alpha UEC for 1 day. You got to make sure you click on 1 day. If you, let's say you wanted to rent a ship for 30 days, then it will cost 55,000 Or no, sorry. That's how much I'd have left. Currently I have 350,000. But in order to rent this ship and kind of own it for 30 days. Although we can't upgrade the ship, we can't install new components or do anything like that. It's just the stock ship, like you were kind of renting an enterprise car. It would cost 294,000 Alpha UEC. This is considered to be like the best heavy fighter. This one would be for just 1 day, literally. And this is actually in-game time. This is 1 day, like, I'm sorry, not in-game, real world time. Like from this moment now, if I were to click rent ship, I'd have 24 hours to rent it, and it would cost 101,000 Alpha UEC. So you can kind of get a sense of that. Now,
take a look around. Got some great stuff in stock right now.
I bet you do. Now, first of all, let's take a look at this beautiful city. It's an industrial type of city. So if you go out here, this is where you can buy ships. It's called New Deal. That's the name of the area to buy ships on Tessa. So this is where you can buy ships. Like say right here, you could walk up to this ship here, click on it, click buy. And if I wanted to outright buy this ship, it would cost me 1,193,800 UEC. Obviously we don't have enough. We only have 350,000. So we would need to keep doing missions and work up and all that kind of stuff in order to get enough. This is like one of the fastest ships in the game, right? You can also enter. You can kind of get a little test of what it is to actually enter into the ship, what it looks like inside. As you can see, it's a pretty cool looking ship. Just to give you kind of an instance. Can't really power it on, or I mean, you won't be able to, like, you know, actually take it out of here, but you get the idea. What's the best way to make money? Mining is a really good way to make money. The new combat system, the bounty hunting, is a real good way to make money. Doing missions, I mean, there's so many different ways to make money, but I would probably say trading is probably one of the best ways to make money, although there is risk. You go inside, there's going to be a kiosk to your left. This is the mining ship. One of them. There's currently 2 mining ships in the game right now.
Welcome to the New Deal.
Thank you. So
Take a wander and see what we have.
I will.
There are some real gems today.
Real gems today? Sweet. So this is your mining ship called the Prospector. You can see it has the best view in all of the ships because you need to mine, and your mining laser comes out. Your mining laser comes out from below. That way you can mine asteroids, rocks and stuff on planets and moons, or asteroids in space. Pretty good stuff. Right now, Knight, it just depends. Sometimes, like as of right now, your money hasn't reset in a long while, but I'm pretty sure it's going to reset again because remember, the game is in alpha. So if you were to buy a ship with the money that you've earned in game, there's going to be a point where that ship will disappear because they reset all of the stats in the game because it is an alpha. It's not a finished product yet. Once the game is finished, that will no longer happen, but I think as of right now, whatever you buy eventually is not going to be yours once the game is released. It'll be interesting to see how that goes, but there's a beautiful ship, the 85X. It's a limit. Notice how it's only 574,000 Alpha UEC. So I almost have enough to buy this already. This is a really nice ship too. It's not a combat ship. It's just it's not. You're not going to want to travel the universe in this ship. This ship is mainly used for if you get a big ship and you want to put another ship inside it, so you want to go out and explore the planets. this would be the perfect ship for that. That's pretty much what this ship is for. Alright, so there's that one. What else we got inside here? This is just the ones inside here. There's another starter ship. The Aurora. Again, you can just go to the kiosk and it'll have every ship available.
Stuff in stock right now.
See, the Mustang Beta, we almost have enough for that one already. That's a good ship. That's a good combat ship. That's a good everything ship, really. It's got an interior for you to sleep. You can log out and save the game. Yeah, so if you do buy a ship with real money, then it is yours forever. There's nothing that'll change that. But if you're buying a ship in-game, it can reset because of just the nature of the way the game is right now. That's a huge ship right there. I mean, I can't even tell you how huge this is. This is a very massive ship, and it's 12 million. Look, right now we have enough to actually purchase the Mustang Alpha if we wanted to purchase this ship. Avenger's a good ship. Gladys is a great ship. A lot of ships that you can get here. Some of them you can view just outright. Others you can only view inside that thing. So right now, as you can see, the sun's going down, which is why it's going to start to get darker and darker. You can see the sun is going down on the horizon. This is the beta. This is what I was just telling you that I almost have enough money for. Not quite, though. And, you know, we'll head inside here and I'll show you that it's got an area for you. This is a starter ship. Very, very nice outline and everything. If you click F and go to the right, you can exit to the rear. Wait till you actually get in and do it. So we'll turn our light on so we can actually see. Like I said, got a little area inside here. You got like a shower and bathroom. Kind of, for some reason, it always reminds me of like the Assassin's Creed logo there. Here's where your turds go. In case you didn't know. Nice bed. Beds are how you log out in the game. If you just click escape and then you hit quit game or exit to menu, you'll just quit the game and you'll respawn at the nearest location you sat down at. Meaning like here, because we sat down here, right? We landed our ship here, which means this is where I would spawn if I quit the game. However, if you're in space and let's say, you know, you got to leave for any reason, you can sleep in the bed. And you do that by going to the bed and then you click enter bed.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
All that means is that our ship is going to be stored into the space station or into the city. Now, you'll have something on the screen that will tell you that you don't see it now because you can't physically log out of this bed. You click log out. Let's say you're in space, you're just somewhere random. The moment you log back in the game, you're going to start back at that same exact location that you were. That's all that means. But that's why a lot of people want ships with a bed, because the bed allows you to do that. If you don't have a bed, currently you can't do that. You'll just log in to the previous station you were at. Yes, obviously it's not going to work here because this is not your ship. You don't own this ship, so it wouldn't work. So let's exit. I think the hammerhead is in here, so why don't we actually, why don't we take a look at that hammerhead? This is the constellation Andromeda. Or no, this might be the Aquila. I'm not sure. Is it? No, it's the Phoenix. Oh, this is, oh hell yeah. This is the luxury version of the Constellation series. It's a little dark right now because the ship's not on. But once you open this, you go inside. Beautiful, right? Captain's quarters and this is like a luxury ship. This is going to be part of the transportation gameplay. So if you want to be someone that like hauls people around, like high value targets, Elite Dangerous has like a transportation gameplay kind of loop. It's the same as that, and the biggest one in the game right now is the 890, which can house a lot of people. This one I think has like a total of 5 maybe that you can transportate around. It's got a hot tub, a bar, nice scenic views. I don't think this one has it, but yeah, it doesn't. Actually, it's got a thing there, but that's weird. I've never seen that. It actually houses another ship, a small little ship that you can use to help you with fighting off enemies or pirates or whatever. And here's the crew section, and of course the bridge. But you get an idea of that. But let's go into the Hammerhead. This is one of the biggest ships in the game right now. All right, so this is the Hammerhead. Three different entry points: elevators or the cargo bay. Let's go in through the cargo bay. It's hard to see the ship right now because it's dark, but I mean, just look at us, compare it to, you know, what you're seeing. You get an idea. All right, so there's a button here. Oh, that's the wrong one. If you wanted to buy it, obviously, but we're not going to buy it right now. Might not be able to enter through the cargo because the whole buy because the whole buy thing is there. I might have to go through the elevator. Yeah, I'll have to go through the elevator. Surprised they haven't fixed that yet. They've done an amazing job on all of the on all the elevators. All right, so I wanted to turn the lights on. I'm gonna head to the bridge first. Yeah, I'm gonna get totally lost, aren't I? There it is. Okay. Now, before that used to kill you trying to take that elevator. I don't think it kills you anymore. But I'm doing this just so I can see if I can turn the lights on. Because the power won't actually come on, but I think the lights should come on.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Alright, well I don't know if the lights are going to come on because of that. Looks like there's a player character right there, another player out there. I don't think the lights are coming on, but that's okay. This is just such a huge ship that it could be very confusing, especially if you don't have any lights to be able to see how to get around. There are multiple entry points. There's even this right here. As you can see, it's open. You can jump out that way. But in space, you just be able to glide in and out. That's how you can quickly get out of the ship when you're... These are escape pods. And also, I think where you store suits. You go down here, I believe it's a turret. There's a lot of turrets. Yep. This thing's got like 5 or 6 turrets on it. Turrets on each side. There's the bridge again. You go in here. There's how you get out again. Central location. Another turret access over here, as well as escape pods. That's the escape pods. Habitation, you can go to the bridge, or you can go to the cargo and engineering room. Here, this is the captain's quarters, I believe. Yep. So the captain has his own area. This is a massive ship, way bigger than the one I was showing you earlier. So he's got his own bed, his own area, specifically for him that you can sit at. Another turret there. Here's your cargo and engineering room. This is where cargo and everything that makes the ship happen. Another turret back there. An area up there as well. You can go here. That looks like a bed. Is that recent? I have never seen a bed there before. Is that a glitch or something? Because the bed, first of all, is just literally floating. You can see there's 2 decks. See, we're on the 2nd deck. This is your crew. So you got the recreation room here, like where you can eat and chill, and this, I believe, is the food pantry. And nope, yeah, the food pantry in here. We also got the habitation area somewhere. I'm gonna try to find it. Yep, and this will take you down to well, you'll see. Later, Spooky. Hope everything turns out to be okay. But yeah, you get the idea. I mean, this is a massive, massive ship. Again, captain's quarters, cargo. This shouldn't kill me. Hopefully, it won't kill me, but we're gonna find out. Okay, good. It did take some of my health because I dropped from such a big distance, and you can see the blood on my helmet. But other than that, I'm okay. Actually, I think I do. Let me see if I still actually have something in my personal inventory. Yes, I do. All right. Nope, I don't actually. Crap. I thought I had something. You can see I need water, so without water, I'll just die. So I showed you a few of these ships. Let's go back. We're going to get us something to eat here, because I don't want to die. You can see now it's fully dark. There's a whole day and night cycle, you know, you're literally, you know,
Welcome
turning.
to New Deal Shipyard, the finest purveyor.
This is where you get your ships that you currently have. I have a Saber, a Mercury Star Runner, Reliant Tannin, Origin. I think I know what this is. This must be because I'm a subscriber, and these are the ships that you get access to. There's another ship I have, but for whatever reason, there it is. 325. I own that one as well. All right, we're gonna go into the heart of the city, though. Got to take the tram. That'll take you to Metro Center. That'll take you to the Central Business District. We're going to go to the Metro Center.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Okay, we're going to take the tram. It's not going to be as beautiful as it would be if it's daytime when you can see everything a lot better, but it's still very beautiful, to say the least.
Hurston security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
You can't really see it.
Next stop, Pisa Spaceport.
Yeah, of course, there's a ramp that you can take. I mean, there's an elevator and the cargo ramp. But we just jumped from that thing just to get out as quick as possible. A little tough to see right now. But of course, you can just sit down if you wanted.
Now arriving. TISA Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Okay.
Be considerate to your fellow
Oh,
travelers.
there we go.
Do not block doors.
All right, so T1. I mean, this is a huge area, guys. I mean, this place is huge, so it can get a little confusing to see where you are and what you're doing. All right, so here we go.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
This is a map of the area, so it lets you know Lorville. Residence, so if you were spawning your apartments at the residence, and that's where you would go.
Qualified employees. See your local recruiter for details.
Admin office is over there.
Lorville is our city. Take pride in it.
Hospital.
Clean up after yourself.
Here's the bar. We're gonna go to reclamation and disposal first because there's a guy there that you can get missions from. I think he has the best animations in the game. I just love watching him talk because it looks so good.
Apologies. The air is especially dreadful today. There. Still alive, I think. Hello, welcome to Reclamation and Disposal. My name is Clover Starneely. Wonderful to meet you. What can I do for you on this fine day?
Look at that. This is so amazing. Let's say we're looking for work.
It's an excellent question.
He's not going to have any for us.
Well, I'm loath to dash your hopes, but the job well seems to have run dry for the moment.
So it's pretty much like this. In order to get missions from him, you know, you got to do certain stuff, right? It's kind of like it's like its own storyline. So if you want to get missions from him, you got to make yourself known in the area. You got to do cargo missions because he's reclamation and disposal. So he's got to do cargo and delivery, those types of missions. Then you'll eventually be able to get a mission from him. He also does a mission where you got to pick up like a down satellite. I mean, there's some really, really cool missions that pertain to his character. Eventually, the bartender will work. I believe he doesn't work right now. Looks like they took away the seats, too. There used to be seats here. Yeah, so he's not... The bartender doesn't work right now. I think there's two different exits you can do here. You can do... Yep. There's another player character right there. It's usually how you can tell the difference between player characters.
Welcome to Leapton Station.
What I'm trying to do is just find a place where I can drink. I can't remember where. Could be right there. There we go. All right, first things first, we need to remove our helmet. So, action. Unequip our helmet. There you go. That way you can't drink and eat if your helmet is on. Let's get a little bit of fizzy bubbly. We're gonna do a quick buy. Each of them have different stats. Cost 3 alpha UEC. Ah, so they don't have any stock, I guess, even though they're right there. Maybe the server's going down because it looks like it's not letting me buy anything. I mean, it could be a numerous amount of things. I don't know what's going on right now. Let me look at my personal inventory and see if it actually bought anything. Give it a second. It usually takes a second to come up. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like for whatever reason here you can't buy anything. I don't know why. Those are not working currently. All right, so this is obviously where you can get equipment, armor, and whatnot to make your character look super, super cool. Those are the nice ones. Those are the ones that you want if you need to be in harsh weather environments. Yeah, it could be a 30K. I don't know. I mean... Oh, here, let's see if we can get these ones here.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be picking anything up. See, I got the same amount of money. 3084. Yep. Insufficient stock. Let me see if anyone's saying anything about it. I gotta put my... I don't know, man. There hasn't been a message in a while, so I'm thinking incoming 30K for whatever reason. Alright, let's put our... helmet back on. Now that our helmet's back on, I can actually hit F12. I think, well, no, I mean, it's hard to tell.
Welcome to Leavesden Station. Transfers to the central line.
For whatever reason, it's an alpha. You're always going to get into problems. But anyways, that's going to be it for this stream. I just wanted to do a nice, chill, relaxed stream playing some Star Citizen. We did bounty hunting. I showed you a planet. I showed you some moons. This game is truly, truly amazing when it works, obviously. But there are instances where there's a lot of things that just don't currently work. And eventually it'll get... You know, you just gotta have... If you want to be a fan of Star Citizen, listen. You gotta have patience. That is the most important thing that I can tell you, is you need 100% to have patience. Without patience, you will not like this game, you will never want to play it, and you won't enjoy it. But other than that, that's going to be it. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. I'm going to get back to work on making some more Cyberpunk, get that game done so we can be ready for Hitman 3. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to join our Discord. Link is in the description, discord.gg/Sinistry101, where we can all come together and talk about whatever it is you want, everything going on in the world, or just talk about games. And I try to keep this channel away from politics because I want this to be a place where everyone can kind of go to escape the realities of the world. So hopefully I've been able to do that. So other than that, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. And of course, I will see you on the next one. Be safe. Peace.